Hey, so I wanted to share a poem I just wrote. Um, I was watching a documentary about the planet of Venus and just got inspired, and here we are. So it's called Venus on Tap. You are constant, yet you run hot. You are volcanic, yet you share your light in the night sky, so we have something to have faith in again every night. Venus, your layers are no different, yet you are not afraid of your power. You let your fire burn higher and louder. You are unique in your own makeup. You are the ember and the flame. Your love is steady, loyal, and alchemical. You take your time. You have your pace. Time. Your movement away may be a result of pain. Your field is not significantly magnetic enough and can be pulled here and there. No wonder we can get lost in love over and over again. You are liquid, rock, and iron. You are contradictions. 243 Earth days. Seduction is your specialty. The long game, your frequency. From sunrise to sunrise, you teach us not to take love for granted. Your days are longer than a year, feeling lighter and lighter even when lost and in extreme heat. You remind us that to inhabit, you must also be protected. But you do do-overs, resurfacing, making love new. Love is actually the fountain of youth. So I hope you enjoyed my scribbles on the planet of Venus, but also what love can mean, how real love, right? Like not the put upon kind, not the chemically induced kind, right? Like that's a beginning, that's the fire spark of love, chemistry. It can begin the process of connection, but love itself has a constancy. Love itself can burn very bright and still remain at a pace. And I love that Venus as a planet is very similar to us in its makeup. And that gives us an opportunity to understand that while we may have many expressions and many layers, which is what your astrological chart is, right? There's this piece around recognizing that your love in this world, just like her fire and her light that burns bright enough for us to see at night, that is what you in love, you in like the highest frequency of hope and faith. That's the impact that we have, to be light in somebody else's world, in somebody else's day, night, right? And so I think that when we're in the process of healing, or when we're looking at pain or trauma, whatever the thing is, that at the end of the day, you have to come back to love, because if love is truly what's going to resource you, what's going to amplify, what's going to really be the feeling that I may need in this day. And I don't mean that in the codependent way. I mean that in the way that your light is so bright that when I see you, I automatically smile. I'm automatically impacted and touched by your love and your light. And you don't have to be perfect for that. You have to be committed to being authentic. And so my hope for us as we move through time and as we dance with each other is that we would experience love that has the constancy and the dependability and the loyalty and the alchemical possibility, right? That we would not just inhabit it, attract it, and simultaneously shine it out powerfully. That at the end of all the stories, in every reality, love actually wins. And so it's going to be worth it every time. And Venus also teaches us that you have the right to protect love. There's a protective layer. And so as a planet, right? And so it's like, oh, wait, protection is part of that process. And it's not the one that is It's not protection that needs dense energy, negative energy, force, anger, fear, any of those things as motivators, because you can set boundaries with an extraordinary amount of fucking love. And you don't have to defend it, excuse it, apologize for it, because it just is a matter of the protection that you need in order to be the fullest, brightest, fucking hottest, sexiest star light in the fucking sky. It's worth that, right? Like, it's worth the inhabitation for your own sake, because it's truly what you're made of, and it's worth fighting for if you need to fight for it, if you've forgotten how beautiful it can be to be in the love frequency. Maybe things have been getting bitter, hard, sour, painful. Maybe you're watching and seeing a lot of pain, and you have forgotten that even amidst the horror, which we're not children, even amidst the horror, right? Love and hope are still a possibility, are still the brightest actions that humans can inhabit. And the brightest frequency is the one where love is still available, where love and hope still reside. So if you're feeling a little down and a little hopeless, feeling like you've been forgotten, or heartbreak has been forgotten, or fill in the blank has been forgotten, know that it has not. The cosmos, the galaxy, the source, the greater I am, isness, sees you, and so do I. So, hasta luego.